All right, kids, welcome back. Thought I'd throw down one of these matchup videos. We haven't done one of these in a while. I don't think anybody's really. The crew doing the podcast knocked out a good fantasy pod, and I thought it was pretty good. Not saying I was a little jealous, because I missed this sort of deal, but here we are. I'm going to say a few more times. Be prepared. So, just wanted to do a matchup preview. It's been a crazy year for myself. I think also for a few other people. This week I'm going against Butch Branscombe, SlyForTheWin, BB. It's going to be a big matchup. He beat me pretty handily last time we played. I believe he beat me 130 to 126. So right now ESPN has him scoring projected 90 points. Me projected 88. We're 2-3 in our division, which improbably is led by Lee Gray. I don't understand how he is now number one in our division. I guess he's won a few in a row. I guess if you don't set your lineup, good things happen. This has been a crazy year. Guy didn't set his lineup for weeks on end. Is now number one. Maybe that's where we are. Butch and I both like to score points, but we also like to give up a bunch of points. If you look at the season stats, points against, he is number 2, and I am number 1 in points against. If you look for points scored, I am number 3, and he is number 5. So we score points, but we also give up a lot of points. Hence, our record is not great. If by contrast, our savvy, I mean, you guys can look at it. I'm bemoaning, beleaguering a point that for far too long. So this week we got for the quarterback matchup, he's got Brady at Philly. I've got Deshaun at Baltimore. Baltimore's got a really good defense, so I don't know why they have us projected as winning that matchup, but I'll take it. I think Tom will probably do better than Deshaun, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I actually think that'll be closer than it's projected. At running back, he's got Todd Gurley, the guy I dragged to a championship a few years ago, who lost his starting spot last week, I think. He's got Todd Gurley and Josh Jacobs. Jacobs is a beast. Going against my 2, Philip Lindsay, ADP. Lindsay started off high, got some trade requests, and right now I'm kind of wishing I'd let that go. But it is what it is. Maybe he'll start bouncing back at some point. He's in Minnesota. ADP's against the Jets. Maybe get some points there. That'd be nice. His average is not great, but they fired the coach. Been getting more handoffs. We'll see what happens. Down there at the wide receiver positions, he's got Diggs and Robbie Anderson. Diggs is against Denver at home, and Anderson at Washington. Maybe Butch has some options there. He can plug somebody else in, but I don't know. You may have to hit the waiver wire. Be on the lookout for that. On the wide receiver side for me, I've got Michael Thomas. Got some points last week toward the end, which was he scored most of the second half, but no touchdowns. Maybe he'll get in the end zone this week. Michael Gallup, since he's come off IR, or whatever they're calling it now, injury, whatever. Not been great, but not bad. I picked up a tight end last week. It did really well for me. Jacob Hollister, and now he's on bye. That's my year. Can't really build any momentum. Got Eric Ebron. That was a good pickup until everybody started retiring and getting hurt. So maybe he'll score 3 points. 3 points, that'd be big. 3.1, maybe get 3.2. I don't want to get too excited. I need to temper the. So, flex, we're both flexing. He's got Josh Howard from New England. That's really nice. I'm flexing Cooper Kupp. Cooper. 0 points, buddy. Last week, come on, man. Both got defenses going. I've got the Bears against the Rams. Not really excited about that, but it is what it is. I'll take it. Do I have any other options? Nope, don't. Okay, maybe I'll look at the wire. He's got Carolina's defense against Atlanta. Atlanta just took down Saints. Maybe they'll have a letdown game. That'd be great. Personally, but for fantasy, maybe they let the Panthers score 50 points. That'd be great. Or maybe the Panthers let the Falcons score 50 points, but the Panthers score 51. That'd be great. He's also got the Carolina kicker. What a homer. Sly. I got Chris Boswell. Kickers. Who knows? So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully the Panthers score 8 touchdowns and he only scores 8 points. Actually, that'd be pretty good. Anyhow. So we'll see. We'll see. This is a big matchup for me. Thought I'd do a throwback. Throw down a video. Maybe somebody else will spark some interest in this sort of action. We'll see. These are the new digs. That's where we're at now. Crappy wallpaper that needs to be changed out. Feel free to throw some barbs at that. I've received plenty since setting up shop up here in the office. Good luck to everybody. Branscombe, I know you're going to score a lot because you're playing me. But the good news is I'm playing you, so I know I'll score a lot. So it'll be the matchup to watch this week. Good luck, fellas.